So YouTube deleted my last video, so I'm gonna re-upload it. I did edit the part they got mad at, but I still want to get my point across. So if you already saw it, you don't have to see it again. There was maybe like 30 or 40 of you that saw it, but I'm gonna think of some like creative satire way to still get my point across. So if you want to see what I add, I think it's going to be around like the 10-minute mark.
We do a little trolling. It's called We Do a Little Trolling.
But yeah, it's just the same video going over that there's hope after Trump with the Justice League. So if you want to keep watching, please enjoy. Anyway, I promised you guys a more positive video. It's still gonna be a political video. I'm sorry, I'm in my political content era. Like, it was always the plan to talk about politics 5 years ago, but I never had the guts. But we don't have time not to have confidence anymore. Look what's happening to Earth, the world, America. So for the last 2 months, I have switched my content to talking about politics because this election is so truly important. I think it's safe to say that the last administration for the last 3.5 years has been horrible on our bank accounts, for our mental health, for our health. America can't become a communist country like the Obama administration has been endorsing for the last 12 years. We can't become a communist country because we're America. We're the free country. We're the one everyone wants to come to because we're the free country. You're not allowed to come in unless you come in legally, but like, we're known for freedom. So we can't be a communist country because that's not freedom. If a daughter of a Marxist gets elected, God knows she wasn't nominated, but if she gets elected, we're going to have a communist country. Don't worry, I'm not going to talk about Kamala in this video. This is a positive video. I will talk about her in the future because, you know, she probably won't debate Trump. I bet she'll back out of that. And who knows, she might even drop out in the running altogether. It's pretty embarrassing so far.
You better thank a union member for sick leave. You better thank a union member for paid leave. You better thank a union member for vacation time.
I want this to be like a kiki. I keep moving around the lights, so if you notice, good for you. I have my handy dandy notes because I'm kind of passionate about this conversation, okay? But I started making political videos because, in all honesty, I was scared. I have no hope or faith after Trump. I have no faith after Trump. What if, okay, let's say Trump wins. So if Trump wins, he's president for 4 years, and then that's it. Like, after the 4 years, then what? He can't run again. One, he'll be too old, and he already ran his second time. He can't run a third time. And what happens if Trump doesn't win? Then Kamala gets elected, and they usually run 2 terms, except for Joe Biden. But, you know, it's usually 8 years. Even if it's 4 years, Trump will be too old to run again. And there's no hope after Trump in my eyes because I don't know any I don't know anyone that cares. He's the only one that cares. I want to read you guys a Dr. Seuss quote, but I'm already going to start crying. It makes me cry so fast and I have no idea. One of my conservative friends, she said it on Instagram, and ever since then I've been crying. But unless, oh my God, I got this. Unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It's just not. Like so many of us, I'm so sick of seeing the media and the government and the establishment lie to the people of America and like just have them tell blatant lies about a man that's trying to improve our country because he truly loves our country.
Alexa, why should I vote for Donald Trump?
I cannot provide content that promotes a specific political party or a specific candidate.
Alexa, why should I vote for Kamala Harris?
While there are many reasons to vote for Kamala Harris, the most significant may be that she is a strong candidate with a proven track record of accomplishment. As the first female vice president, Harris has already broken down a major gender barrier, and her career in politics has been characterized by a commitment to progressive ideals and a focus on helping disenfranchised communities.
It's crazy to me that half the country doesn't see what they have done to him with this witch hunt and smear campaign that started 10 years ago. Remember when they kicked him off social media? Can you imagine? Like, let's say we live here and another country was like, oh, did you hear they blocked the queen off of social media? Like, you don't hear about that. You don't silence leaders. Like, that is so crazy to me. But like, all the people are probably like, yay, he's mean. But the establishment didn't just stop there now, did they? No, they had to frame him. They tried to put him in jail. They try to shoot at him. They try to kill him. What else are they going to try to do? When are you going to wake up? Well, not you. You know, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about all the young people that are like, you should tax the rich people and tax corporation and rich people are bad. But I'm going to listen to everything all these rich celebrities are saying about socialism. So long story short, I had no hope or faith in America after Trump. I was definitely very scared until now, because now we have the Justice League. Now, who is a part of the Justice League? Well, the Justice League is everyone on the left, because the left has gone so far left that they left their own political party, and everyone's coming over to the right side. So it's like everyone is joining forces, and we're going to have a Justice League. We have Elon Musk that had to switch sides. We have RFK Jr. We have JD Vance, Tulsi Gabbard, Vivek Ramaswamy. We even have Carrie Lake. This group of people, they can't be told what to do. They have their own common sense, their own mind, and that doesn't work for the establishment. The Obama administration, they want a puppet. That's how this whole smear campaign started. This whole witch hunt with Trump started. Trump is not someone that can be controlled. You can't tell him what to do. It's such an exciting time that all these people that have different beliefs, they came from the left. I mean, Trump came from the left too. I mean, I was on the left before Trump too. Well, we were all liberals back then. Like, liberals back, I don't remember the time frame, from the 60s to the early 2000s used to be mean like you're against war, you're against the establishment, you're against big pharma, you're against a big government. But that's not what it means anymore. Finally, we have some people to back us up. They also realize, hey, this is the last election we can save America. They realize they have to join forces to like put an end to this woke communist ideology thing to save the American people. I just wish it didn't have to take him almost getting assassinated for people to finally wake up and join his side. But I mean, I guess better late than never, right? Now looking back, everything is as it's meant to be. Even though I was so upset when Trump didn't win in 2020, Trump couldn't have won in 2020. This wouldn't have happened. No one was ready to come forward. Nobody had enough balls to go against the establishment yet. And Trump made politics trendy 10 years ago. No one cared about politics. No one was talking about politics until the media crucified him and tried to make everyone hate him. And look, all of a sudden, this one man that everyone hates made this political climate. If people are leaving your political party, that means the call is coming from within the house. So recently, I've been listening to all the Justice League's debates and interviews, and I feel a lot better now for Trump to eventually retire. I don't feel stressed out that no one cares about us. Let's make a video. So in past videos, I have made fun of RFK Jr.'s brainworm, haven't I, Jacob? Well, I've been listening to a lot of RFK's interviews, and his one with Tucker Carlson is so good. I suggest you listen to it if you haven't already, but I'm a huge fan of him now. I always have been. I mean, he is a Kennedy, and what a great time to be alive. Kennedy joins forces with the right. Like, it's like a movie. RFK Jr. was running as a Democrat because the main things he cares about, I believe, is like foreign affairs, wars, obviously health. He's huge into health. And the environment, but not like liberal environment, like fake environment, like real environment. Like you care about trees, birds, animals, the soil. You want our soil to be rich. You want to farm. You want to grow food. You know, like normal environmental stuff. Well, RFK realized fast that that's nothing Kamala stands for. So he realized that if he was running, he's only going to help Kamala. So he decided to drop out of the race. Well, he didn't completely drop out. He was still running in 40 states, but he dropped out of 10 states, like swing states that were going to help Kamala. So he's all, okay, I'm not going to run in those 10 states because I don't want to help Kamala. I want to help Trump. But he can actually still win if both of them, like if Trump and if she got like 269 votes each, there is a possibility that RFK Jr. can still win. But I don't even really know how it works because apparently the Democrats won't let him drop out of those 10 states. So I'm not even sure if now he's still running or not. So I don't know if they didn't. I don't know if he dropped out or not. I know the Democrats aren't letting him, or they're trying, they always play dirty. But again, if you haven't seen the Tucker Carlson interviews, you should totally see that. But he talks about how Trump called him to work together. And then he's like, oh, let me call Kamala first to see if she wants to talk. No, Kamala doesn't want to talk to him. She doesn't even want to do an interview. I have a lot of the same concerns as RFK does. He cares a lot about foreign affairs and wars. If you heard what he said all about the Ukraine war and how it's unnecessary and what the Democrat parties really do, they just love wars. He's extremely passionate about America's healthcare, about how much cancer we have now, how much autism we have now, how much obesity we have now. I said it in my last video. When his uncle was president, he said that obesity in America was 6%. What does that tell you about our food? A lot of our food can't even be sold in other countries. It's banned. A lot of the chemicals and processed shit we're eating is killing us. What the shit? Where the fuck? Why is it dark? Why am I in my closet? Oh. Everything I said and repeated in the Tucker Carlson video, everything that RFK Jr. said in the Tucker Carlson video wasn't true. They were lying about everything. There is no historical records, or there's no scientific proof that big pharma or vaccines or anything like that has any correlation or has anything to do in autism and in cancer. It has no correlation whatsoever. None. And they were lying. Oh God. And they were lying. And I'm scum. And I'm a liar too. And there's no proof. And it never happened. And we're all healthy. And they keep us healthy here. Guys, mommy's okay. She wasn't really crying in the closet. I'm fine. So a year ago this month, I started my health and fitness journey. I did it for medical reasons. I have a lot of female hormone issues that is dietary related, so I had to change my diet. But I also wanted to do it because I wanted to build more muscle. Picking up a gallon of water is difficult for me. I wasn't doing it so much to lose weight. I lost 20 pounds, but I wanted to lose maybe 5-10 pounds and gain muscle. But I also wanted to work on my blood pressure. I had high blood pressure and high cholesterol. People often think of their doctor like it's their doctor's job to keep them healthy. And no, it's not your doctor's job to keep you healthy. And I had to learn that the hard way because doctors really don't care to talk about health. Doctors' jobs, they're a doctor of medicine. You go to see them and, they work with the pharmaceutical company. They work with big pharma. They give you whatever drug. They're just trying to make money. They're trying to put a Band-Aid on it. You can take a pill for high blood pressure. You could take a pill for high cholesterol, but you're still going to have high blood pressure. You're still going to have high cholesterol, and your body is now taking this pill every day that is going to cause damage in your liver, kidneys, maybe give you heartburn, maybe it'll mess with something else and you'll have a new disorder. So when my doctor told me I had high cholesterol, they're like, you have high cholesterol, but don't worry, it's not too high where you would have to take medication. So many common health issues that Americans face can be gone with a lifestyle change or diet or exercise. Diabetes, blood pressure, cholesterol, psoriasis. Obviously, if your blood pressure is extremely high or diabetes, you're going to start the medication, but you're going to make the lifestyle changes. So this medication or whatever the treatment isn't going to be your prison sentence. And did you know that psoriasis isn't even a skin condition? I don't have it. I read this article. I just found it really interesting. So psoriasis is actually an autoimmune disease, and your body is alert. I don't know too much about it, but apparently your body is allergic to wheat or gluten, and it fights back when there's yeast in your body. So when yeast enters your body, it's it's an allergy. So your body is going to fight against the yeast. And when your body is fighting against the yeast, it makes your skin regenerate super, super fast because it's trying to protect you or something, like a superhero. But apparently, psoriasis could go away with diet and a lifestyle change. Who knew? Knowing this, it blows my mind when I see all the prescription ads on TV about psoriasis medication and stuff, which one thing, in other countries, they don't have prescription commercials. That's like against the law. That's banned. They don't like... Drugs aren't good. But anywho's, you see all these prescription drugs for psoriasis commercials, and like it'll be like Cyndi Lauper going, "Poor me, I am such a victim because of my flake." I used to like Cyndi Lauper, but she's another lib woke tard. So you're not a victim. And then like in the small print, or they say this drug might cause sudden death or thoughts of suicide. It's like, just change your diet, really. I'm gonna wrap this up with talking about Tulsi really quick. I used to not always be the biggest fan of her because she kind of talks like a robot. I'm sorry. She kind of like, it's very Ben Stein, very monotoned, but that's kind of a good thing. This is kind of why I like her now. Now, in the past, I have said several times that I don't think America should have a woman president. And I mean, my beliefs haven't changed that much. I would still probably prefer a male president. It's just because like foreign leaders, a lot of countries don't respect women. So if you're going to talk to like a foreign leader, sometimes a foreign leader isn't going to respect a woman. But Tulsi has served in our military. She has fought for our country. I think that's why she talks very monotone, because she has a lot of structure. She has a lot of, what's that thing I hate that I don't have? I hate authority. You know, when you're in the military, you have to play the men games. No, do this. I'm your sergeant. Like, I don't play that. But she plays that. She plays the men game. She talks monotone. Men like people to be very straightforward. Give me the facts, be literal. When I talk, 3 different emotions come out through that sentence. Tulsi just has a different presence to her. She's very serious. She's very like direct. She doesn't come off emotional or bitchy like Kamala, like me. Like a lot of women, we could come off like Karens when we get too passionate. We have too many emotions sometimes. So now I'm coming around to the idea of having a woman president. I think Tulsi would make a great first woman president, not Kamala. Can you imagine if she was our first American woman president? She wasn't even nominated. I just wanted to have a discussion to see if anyone else felt like me. If you felt like there was no hope or faith after Trump. If you were just like, hello, throw us a lifeline, like a little white flag. Like, hello, can someone care about the American people? And why did it take so long for these politicians to get their head out of their asses and get on the right side and help the American people? If you feel the same way I do, don't forget to like and subscribe. I hope you come back later so we can kiki again, and I'll see you in the next one. Boy, 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 boy.
Ladies and gentlemen.